Hey guys, and welcome to another tip video. I'm Glitter Snipes. If you guys don't know me already, I try my best to make you guys better Rainbow Six Siege players, and I do upload like highlight videos and stuff like that. So if you guys want to check those out, you guys can just go to videos and look at rank highlights. Other than that, first I'm gonna start off with Recoil because this video is mainly gonna be about Recoil and based off of what I've been doing to practice my recoil and help my recoil and stuff like that, and how I mastered the recoil and on the majority of the guns in this game. I'm not saying I'm the best at controlling recoil, but there are things that I'm going to explain in this video that I think will help you guys learn and get comfortable with taking longer gunfights and being able to spray your gun without your aim going everywhere. So, without further ado, let's get into the video, man. So first, you're gonna need to find your sensitivity, and that'll be based off of how big your mouse pad is and how much room you have to move your mouse. Me personally, I have a big enough mouse pad to play low sense. Personally, I think low sense is better than playing high sense. But that's just a personal preference, because I think the lower your sense is, the less room you have for mistakes and stuff like that. Because lower sense is good, but for controlling recoil, I wouldn't say it's the best. But for all around controlling recoil and being accurate at the same time, lower sense does leave less room for mistakes, and higher sense. For me personally, I tend to overflick, so if I'm flicking back and forth, I'm not as accurate as playing low sense. But I will say, playing high sense will help you guys control recoil a lot better than low sense will. But playing low sense, you will have a better chance of controlling recoil because, there's less muscle memory to build, and you're just, it's lower and it's easier to get used to. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I'm trying my best. But if you guys ever want my sense is 12 12 60, 12 horizontal, 12 vertical, 60 ADS. I do play 400 DPI, so that is with the normal multiplier, so that is a pretty low sensitivity. But I think that's my sweet spot for controlling recoil and being accurate at the same time. If you guys, I wouldn't recommend copying other people's sense, but copying, because it's not going to benefit you guys. I'm sorry if I'm stumbling across my words. This is not a scripted video. I'm trying to go based off of my experience of controlling recoil and getting better at the game and stuff like that, and what I thought would help you guys. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend copying other people's sensitivities. It's not going to benefit your gameplay. You got to go based off of what you feel is the best for you. But on to the next thing that I think will help you guys is the attachments. And the attachments that I like to use on my guns, like I said, I wouldn't recommend copying people, because at the end of the day, it's all personal preference and what you guys like and what you guys are more comfortable with. But on the attachments that I personally use flash hider and muzzle brake. I don't touch compensator anymore. I used to touch compensator because it was better for high fire rate weapons like bandit, twitch, and stuff like that. But I use flash hider on guns like Ash, Doc, Vigil, and stuff like that. Jaeger on occasions, because on Jaeger, the attachments that I usually switch from back and forth from muzzle brake and flash hider, because I think them two attachments are pretty much equally hand in hand the best attachments for Jaeger. But like I said, it's all personal preference. At the end of the day, these are the attachments that I use and what I feel comfortable with. But other than that, I think if you're it bases off of if you're a long range player and aggressive player. Like if you're a long range player and you're a really passive player, use like ACOG and stuff like that. But I'm saying, like, if you use ACOG, it's gonna be harder to control recoil because of, you know, because of how zoomed in your sight is. So, like, for me, I've used it so many times that I'm pretty much used to it at this point. But, you know, I'm playing and trying to talk at the same time. So, like I said, I'm sorry if I'm stumbling across my words. But yeah, ACOG, if you're more of like an aggressive player and you like taking close quarter gunfights and you don't really like holding angles, then I would recommend using holographic sight, just because it will be easier to control your recoil and stuff like that. Because holographic is, you know, it won't make you as tunnel visioned on, you know, corners and stuff. Like ACOG, I'm more tunnel visioned on the room or whatever's in front of me, as if you were using holographic, you'd be more focused on, you know, around you and your surroundings and taking aggressive gunfights. But in these situations, like I said, this is aggressive gunfights, but these are terrorists. Obviously, you know, I already know where they're gonna be at, so it is easier for me. But for somebody, if you guys think ACOG is not the play and you're not comfortable, like I said, it's all about how comfortable you are with whatever sight you're using and whatever attachments you're using. Like I said, it's all personal preference. I'm not here to force you guys. I'm here to, you know, help you guys benefit, and what I think I will benefit you guys because of my experience in Siege and stuff like that. But other than that, I really can't help you guys on recoil. Recoil is literally just, you know, it depends on how many times you use the gun, how much practice and how much time you've put in to practicing the recoil on different guns and different weapons. The more you use a gun, the better you're gonna be. I mean, you know, as much as me making this tip video saying, oh yeah, these are gonna help you or whatever, it's pretty much based off of how much time you put into the gun. Like, a lot of people use Ash's R4C. I say get out of your comfort zone and, you know, try to use a SMG-11 or try to use Buck's gun or Twitch's gun and stuff like that. I will have a link in the description to all the operators that I use and all their attachments that I use on their guns. If you guys are interested in that, just look in the description, and the operators will have, you know, what guns and what attachments I use for every gun and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it for this video. I tried to explain it the best as I could, and, you know, based off of my experience of Siege and what I thought helped me. I said I hope them tips helped you guys, and what I thought was helpful as I learned this game, and I think would help you guys as well. If you guys did find this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button to support me, and comment, let me know if these tips helped you guys improve, and if you guys want anything else or need any other type of help, then I would love to make more videos on tips and tricks and stuff like that. Like I said, if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter. It's literally Glory Snipes on all social media platforms, and I will be sure to look over you guys' gameplay. If you guys send me in gameplay of you guys dying or whatever, and I can analyze the gameplay and, you know, help you guys and tell you guys what you guys did wrong and stuff like that. Other than that, this is it for this video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And Glory Snipes, and I'll see you guys later.